Welcome, Crow's Covered Tribe. This is your Taurus 2022 horoscope. So, Taurus, 2022 feels like it was starting off on a great note. And that's something everyone loves to see, a good beginning to a good year, right? You feel like everything's going the way it's supposed to. So, you try to make the most of it. You try to take advantage of every chance put in front of you. You try to plan everything important in this first little stretch of all pistons firing right. But within this first month or two, within January to February, you're going to start to feel some tension and some friction. Some of the plans you had made are going to start to change a little bit and in a way that irritates you. And don't let it get under your skin because you still have this Midas touch for a little bit, but it's important for you to pace yourself. I think that's the lesson of the year for you. If everything looks like it's going great, that's fantastic. Take advantage of the things that you can, but don't force things that don't come easily. Let me repeat that line for you. Don't force things that don't come easily. That should be your lesson for the year, Taurus. I want you to pay attention to your actions and the consequences that come from them. And I want you to celebrate your achievements, no matter how big or small, because you up until now have probably only felt as though big achievements were worth celebrating, and that's not true. Small achievements are worth celebrating too. You want to pay attention to what kinds of plans you can make with family members because family is emphasized this year. Not only old family members, but family members you haven't spoken to in a long time. You'll be building some bridges that maybe you burned down a couple of years ago. You'll also probably be starting a family all your own. This might mean new marriages or new children or both. So, April 30th, we have a new moon solar eclipse in your sign. This is a strange time. You feel full of energy, and yet you also feel suspicious of that energy. Well, not everything is suspect. Know that this is a great time to set your intentions and to plan for the year ahead, but the lesson that is being taught to you by this new moon solar eclipse on April 30th is watch your back. Even the people who have told you that you can rely upon them, you may not fully be capable of relying upon. It's important that we make plans, but what's more important is having backup plans. For every plan A, there should be a plan B, and for every plan B, there should be a plan C, and for every plan C, there should at least be a plan D. You don't have to plan past that, but you should have multiple redundancies because you are an expert in disappointment, and recognizing that will make you so much stronger. April 10th sees Mercury entering your sign. This is a great time for you to pay attention to how well your mind is working and how good your communication is getting. You're sharper, you're brighter, you're faster, and you're probably capable of learning even a new language this year if you wanted to. I think it gives you some real opportunities at making a future that you didn't think you could have in the past. April 19th has the sun entering your sign. This will invigorate you and help you with some new opportunities that you previously probably hadn't been paying attention to. May 22nd shows the unfortunate consequences of Mercury retrograde in your sign. The same way you had a sharpness and clarity in thought from April 10th, now you will have a muddied perspective. So don't make any big business decisions, at least until after this Mercury retrograde cycle finishes. May 28th sees Venus entering your sign, so you'll have a chance to either intensify the love that you have for a current mate or find a new one. July 5th has Mars entering your sign. This is a time when you should think about how physically vigorous you are and what kinds of new exercise routines you'll want to incorporate into your life for health, because health is an important thing to you, and it's going to become increasingly more important as the years go by. Remember the old adage, youth is wasted on the young. November 8th recognizes a full moon lunar eclipse in your sign. So some might view this as an unfortunate event. I would view this as a learning moment. With the full moon lunar eclipse in your sign on November the 8th, you should think about where you have hidden all of your resources. Where have you kept your eggs? In which basket? How good are those baskets? How durable are those baskets? Seriously consider what resources you have moving forward and what resources you need to acquire before you'll be able to really settle down, because you've been thinking about this a lot lately, and having a stable future is extremely important to you. So until next time, have a wonderful 2022, Taurus.